first of all, please give Jane Lang a big round of applause for the great introduction. Thank you, Jane. I want to thank one of the most outstanding governors that we've got in the country, John Lynch. My great friend and early supporter, Paul Hodes. Give Congressman Hodes a big round. Carter is not here. This is her district, and she is going to win and go back to Washington and help clean it up. Give Carol Shea Carter. Finally, I want to thank Andy Mack, Mike Cross, and the crew at Macks Apple. About this time last year, I think Michelle and my girls came in and carved some pumpkins. And they had a great time, and this is just a wonderful institution. And tradition here in New Hampshire. It's good to be back, guys. You know, we meet at a moment of great uncertainty for America. The economic crisis we face, I think a lot of people know, is the worst since the Great Depression. The stock market's plummeted again yesterday, and millions of Americans have opened up their 401k statements this month to see that so much of their hard-earned savings have disappeared. The credit crisis has left businesses large and small unable to get loans, which means they can't buy new equipment or hire new workers or even make payroll for the workers that they have. And in households all across America, it's getting harder and harder to get that loan for a new car or that startup business or that college that you've dreamed of attending. This morning we learned that wages are lower now than they've been in nearly a decade. Think about this, that during the 8 years that George Bush has been president, average wages and incomes have gone down at the same time as you're paying more for everything from gas to groceries. Your paychecks flatline, but your bills keep coming. I know these are difficult times in New Hampshire. I know that a lot of people are worried, but I'm here to tell you I am confident that we can steer ourselves out of this crisis because I believe because this is the United States of America. This is a nation that has faced down war and depression, great challenges and great threats. The American story's never been about things coming easy. It's been about rising to the moment when the moment is hard. So America can meet this moment. We still have the most talented, most productive workers of any country on earth. We're home to innovation and technology, colleges and universities that are the envy of the world. Some of the biggest ideas in history have come from our small businesses and research facilities. So it won't be easy, but there's no reason we can't make this century another American century.
Yeah.
New Hampshire, I also know this, it's going to take a new direction. It's going to take new leadership in Washington. It's going to take real change in policies and politics from the last 8 years, and that's why I'm running for president. This whole change thing's been catching on. I was in Ohio, in a small town in Ohio, traveling with the governor there, Governor Strickland. And we went to Georgetown, Ohio, in southern Ohio, because we were hungry and we needed a snack. So we pulled up to this diner where people told us that we could get some good pie. And I like pie.
Me too.
You like pie too?
I love it.
So we go in there and we say, all right, what kind of pie you got?
Sweet potato.
And they didn't have sweet potato pie. They had pumpkin pie. They had some cream pies mostly, which is okay with me. So I got some coconut cream pie. And Governor Strickland, he got lemon meringue pie.
Oh, yes.
So while we're waiting for our pie, the staff come and they want to take a picture with me because they say, you know, the owner of this diner is a staunch, die-hard Republican. So we want to kind of tease him a little bit by getting this picture. So we're taking this picture, and suddenly the owner comes out with the pie. And he looks at me and I say, sir, I understand that you are a die-hard Republican. He says, that's right. I said, how's business? He said, not so good. He said, my customers, they can't afford to eat out anymore. I said, who's been in charge of the economy for the last 8 years? He said, Republican. I said, you know, if you kept on hitting your head against the wall over and over again, and it started to hurt, at some point, would you stop hitting your head against the wall? He said, you've got a point. New Hampshire, the American people are tired of hitting their head against the wall. They want real change in this country. Even as we face the most serious economic crisis of our time, even as you're worried about keeping your jobs or paying your bills or staying in your homes, my opponent's campaign announced earlier this month that they want to turn the page on the discussion of our economy so they can spend the final weeks of this election attacking me instead.
Not gonna work.
Don't boo now, just vote. Senator McCain's campaign actually said, and I quote, if we keep talking about the economy, we're going to lose. Well, New Hampshire, last night we had a debate. You saw a bit of the McCain attack strategy in action. But here's what Senator McCain doesn't seem to understand. With the economy in turmoil, with the American dream at risk, the American people don't want to hear politicians attack each other. You want to hear about how we're going to attack the challenges facing the middle class. You want to hear about the issues that matter in your lives. You want to hear about how we're going to bring about the change that we desperately need for this country. And that's why the American people have been moving in a direction that promises change. Let's debate our genuine differences on the issues that matter. Last night, Senator McCain said that George Bush won't be on the ballot this November. He said, you know, I don't know why you're running against George Bush. I said, I'm not running against George Bush. I'm running against all those policies of George Bush that you support. In 3 debates and over 20 months, John McCain still hasn't explained a single thing he would do differently from George Bush when it comes to the most important economic issues we face today. Not one. Here's the truth, New Hampshire. John McCain voted with George Bush 90% of the time. That's not change, it's more of the same. He wants to keep giving tax cuts to corporations that ship our jobs overseas. I want to give tax breaks to companies that create jobs right here in the United States.